kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football. National championship at stake. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw. It's Jordan. QB to the tight end for a completion. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Let's it fly to the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Boy, huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently, going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Oh, they can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it. They look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Oh, what a grab! Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Looking to pass. It's Jordan. The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It just outside the goal line. What a stiff arm. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Wisconsin Badgers will take over 1st and 10.
First down, looking to throw the ball. throws it to the wide end. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Scanning the field. It's Young. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half.
He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Badgers getting set on first and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback is forced out. That's a huge loss, a big sack for this defense.
Big loss off the play. Second down coming up.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Well, the defense knows Kirk might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
It's a deep shot to the right. Touchdown, Wisconsin. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Grab behind the line. It's Claiborne. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Scanning the field. It's Jordan. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Direct snap. Breaks free. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Love love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. To the air, it's Jordan. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Well, they go with the out route here, but they're going to be short of the sticks. I'm not sure what the plan was, but the quarterback and the receiver have to understand the situation a little bit better. Now it's 4th and short.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on 4th. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
That's good for a Fighting Texas Aggie.
And the Aggies looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's swarmed by the defense.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. He keeps it on the design run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Automatic on the PAT. Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Wisconsin Badgers will take over 1st and 10.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Young. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Caught over the middle. It's Davis. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch downfield. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, a great job at coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Badgers. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back, it's Jordan. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back.
A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. He's looking deep again. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. That's reeled in. It's Howard. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produce a solid gain there.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Back to pass. It's Young. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Catch made on the left side. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin, to put them on top now. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return.
A&M offense will take over. First and 10.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. He escapes the pocket. The sure hands, it's Coleman. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. With the catch, it's Coleman. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. And the Aggies trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. He's hit as he throws it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
But it's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big third and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Wisconsin Badgers will take over. First and 10.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to pass. It's Young. Moves out of the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Howard. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.